If you think you caught the clap,
Oh, fudge.
or forgotten to wrap it up,
Do you use condoms when you have sex?
No. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
this is a place for you.
Oh God, I should have shaved my vag.
Our team of sexual health experts will get to the bottom of any problem.
I'm going to do a quick swab from your back passage.
Fucking... Sorry.
And in this clinic, nothing is off limits.
Do you do any fisting or anything like that?
I've been told I like anal sex a bit too much.
I had a guy once, I just literally diagnosed him with syphilis. And I was like, look, so, anything else today? And he's like, what time are you finishing? Is it right to get your digit? Yeah, and I was like, I've just diagnosed you with an STI.
Gotta be in it to win it though.
A closed mouth doesn't get fed, so...
Oh God.
True, true.
Did you go?
No!
Can I ask an obvious question, but you two together? Yeah. Subtle, subtle. Have you been tested before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not since getting together.
No, yeah. So what about you? When was it last time you got tested?
I've never been tested.
Oh my God.
I'm very busy. That's my excuse. So why are you two getting checked then?
He's a whore.
Takes one to know one.
I'm joking.
You know what it's like when you get a bit drunk sometimes. You're not maybe as safe as you should be, I guess.
I was always safe. Let's not put that one out there. I was always 100% of the time.
Okay, so when you...
So clearly you're
when
the
you're
one that gets
So
a
when you're
little bit
giving
drunk.
head, you always use a condom?
Okay,
No?
you've got me.
There we go, thank you.
Shit.
Hi. Come on in. Oh, you look great. Have a seat. How can I help you today?
Well, I'm just trying to get tested because it hasn't been in a while.
And are you having sex at the moment?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, okay.
The only reason I remember him right now is because we spoke yesterday.
So you forgot you'd slept with him? How did you forget that you'd slept
I
with
don't know,
him?
it wasn't very memorable, was it?
Oh, well, obviously not, from what you've said.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi there.
Oh my God, double trouble. I'm Kevin. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Oh God.
So, what can I do for you both today?
We've been together about a month now.
Ah, nice.
We've both been rather sexually active in the past.
Okay.
So it's just kind of making sure that, you know...
It's all good.
Yeah, that the goods are good.
Here for an MOT.
Exactly, and that's a really good idea. We always encourage people, like when they start a new relationship, this is the best time to come in and get tested.
I really don't know what to expect, to be completely honest with you. I'm nervous for the procedure more than anything else.
I'm a little bit of a hypochondriac, so I get tested a good half a dozen times a year.
Hello. How are you?
I'm very well, and yourself?
Simon, is it?
That's correct.
Simon, nice to meet you. My name's Sarah. I'm the nurse that's going to be seeing you today. When did you last have any sexual contact?
A week ago.
And was that with a casual partner, a regular partner, someone you know?
A regular partner.
Regular partner.
Have any of you had like a scare before in the past?
I've had gonorrhea in my throat.
Oh,
At
okay.
uni, an ex-boyfriend gave it to me.
Oh, the gift, okay.
Is it always male partners that you have?
Not always. My very first was a girl.
Are you top or bottom with your partner?
Bottom.
You're bottom.
What do you sort of know kind of about STIs?
To be completely honest, not a huge amount.
Yeah.
It's not really been something that I've thought about much until recently.
Do you tend to use condoms a lot of the time, or does it depend on the partner that you're with?
For oral sex, I actually never use condoms.
Okay. Most people don't use condoms for oral sex, and you know we know that, we appreciate that. As long as you're aware of sort of infection risks and what you're more likely to get.
And do you tend to wear condoms with your partners normally, or no?
I don't know, sometimes you just like, before you know what's happening, it's already started.
Okay.
And you're just like, no.
So the results of today, are you hoping that the results might help you decide to maybe take things off, or are you looking to go for like bareback sex in the future?
It's nice to be a bit more biodegradable in the bedroom.
There was this one guy, he came back to mine, and I was like, did you bring a condom? And he's like, no. I was like, well, I've got some. And he goes, I never used them.
So what did you do?
I was like, no, we're using it. The next thing I know, he's putting his jeans back on. And in my head, I'm thinking, you know what, take your STI-ridden dick and get out of my house.
Girls are more careful and they're more sort of likely to come to the clinic if there's something wrong.
A bit more cautious.
Yeah, much more cautious, and they would come just for general checkups. Whereas guys, most of the time, like, their penis is practically hanging off before they come in. Yeah.
Fun fact, I've slept with 2 women. One of them gave me chlamydia. Slept with multiple men, nothing. Women are bad for you. Seriously, steer clear.
So how did you two meet?
I went on a night out and he was performing because he's a drag queen.
So the first time you saw me, I was in a dress.
I hope it was a pretty one.
I mean, it was a leotard in which I slightly popped out, so maybe that was why. That's what caught his eye.
saw the goods before having to have a conversation. I was like, yep, that one will do.
Okay, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Now, Simon, have you ever had any STIs before?
I have.
You have,
I've
yeah?
had chlamydia and gonorrhea.
Where did you have gonorrhea and chlamydia?
I had gonorrhea in my back passage.
Yeah.
And chlamydia in the back passage and throat.
Okay, fine.
The gonorrhea is actually a bit of an unfortunate story. That's how I lost my virginity.
Oh dear.
He was wearing a condom, and yet I still contracted gonorrhea. So
Yeah.
that's kind of enough to turn me into the hypochondriac I am now.
Especially your first sexual experience, that must have put you off a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have any sex at all for the year or so following that.
Sometimes there's this preconception that you have to sleep with like loads of people to get an STI. Not at all.
Not the case.
One person, one time, that's really all it takes. You get your nervous patients, but then you get your super confident patients. They come every 3 months, you know, and they're very open, and those are my favourite types of patients because they are clued up, you know, they know all the risks, they know what to do in a situation, and it's just a mature approach at looking at sex and health. Feeling all right?
As well as I can be.
Sing for me.
Okay, my love, so we're just gonna get a little blood sample from you. Just count to 5 for me.
How often do you normally get tested?
So usually every 3 to 6 months, but
Excellent.
this has been slightly longer than I usually do, so I'm a bit more like apprehensive. I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Just because not knowing for so long is a bit like,
Yeah. We're gonna do the vaginal swab now. So bend your knees up for me, and the other one.
Oh God, I should have shaved my vag.
First swab in just now. Okay, so can I get you just to pop the foreskin back for me? Okie dokes, and then big breath in. Well done.
there we go.
You did really well. Big deep breath in for me. Well, sorry. Well done, you okay? Yeah. Big R. Well done. Hold that for 2 more seconds for me.
Are you nervous at all about what they might find with him or?
It's my first time ever like doing it with someone.
Yeah.
Not doing it with someone. Kind of coming for tests together.
Yeah.
It's not something I've done with people in the past, so it makes it. Yeah, it's adding a bit more pressure and a bit more kind of nervousness.
Just gonna pop inside the penis.
Oh, fudge!
Well done. That's great.
You okay?
No, they stuck something in my penis. It hurt more than I expected.
Would you like a rectal swab today as well?
Sure, why not?
And hold open here for me.
And you're all done. I'll call you through in a short while.
All right.
First test done.
Well, a blood test I didn't even notice. Yeah. Penis swab. I noticed.
Yeah. So do you think you'll get another test done soon?
No. It's not the right answer.
Hello again.
Yeah.
Come and have a seat for me. The swabs that we took from the end of the penis, the results of both of those have come back negative. So that's great news.
Okay. That's very positive.
That's very positive. The vaginal swab we did are both negative.
Okay.
So that's good news. And the blood test, that was for syphilis and for HIV, and they were both negative as well.
Great. I'm going to be more careful from now on.
Yeah? You never ever know who's carrying an STI, okay? And that's not a cheesy line, that is the God honest truth.
Hi, Henry. You all right?
Yeah.
Have a look. What do you look so nervous for? So we did a swab and I tested it for chlamydia and gonorrhea for you, and that came back on our instant test as being negative. Yes. I did do some blood tests for you. So the Hep C came back as being negative. Mm-hmm. The hepatitis B came back as being negative, as did the syphilis and your HIV. Well done, though.
Cool, thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
Great. Oh, it's all clear.
Your blood test for HIV, syphilis and hepatitis B and C were all negative.
Whew. Clean sweep.
You get so stressed.
I don't get stressed, I get nervous.
Hello. Nice to see you again. How are you getting on?
Just want to make sure I'm all clear now, so we're all clear together.
Yeah. No, good, definitely. So, your HIV test today came back as negative. So did your syphilis result. So everything came back as being negative.
Yeah.
Okay. I know he's probably waiting with bated breath in the waiting room. So you can go and tell him good news.
Don't play games with me. You're laughing and you're smiling, that means you're fine.
It's all clear. We're good. That was the worst waiting ever.
Get the details for organisations that offer sexual health, STI and HIV advice at channel4.com/support.